Fudge on the go, I just thought I would make a little tutorial recipe video as promised. So today I'm making vegan banana bread, and it's an adaptation from Sasha with Rice and Raw, her banana kind of fudge vegan banana bread. So I just thought I would show you the mixture. I have about 15 ripe bananas. As you can tell, they're nice and spotty. With my peels, I like to compost them. I have a composter. It's behind that shed. So any vegetables or fruit or anything like that, if you have a composter or can just put it into nature in a way that isn't really bothering anyone else, that's a great method to use. Just kind of helps the environment. So with this recipe, I have already put the butter, which I'm using the organic refined coconut oil here. So I only used about a tablespoon because it is high in fat and saturated fat. That's the only kind of negative about coconut oil. Other than that, I like to use it because it's obviously more natural than the processed vegan butter, and I just love the kind of crisp flavor it adds to the banana bread. And Sasha is right about this. It is almost like banana fudge because there's so much, and this is actually a potato masher, it works really well. But there's so much banana that it makes it super gooey and delicious. So for the rest of the recipe, it calls for 2 cups of flour, and I like to use whole wheat flour, King Arthur's. You can also use rice flour. Cinnamon to taste, about a pinch of salt. I like to use the pumpkin spice there to taste, and about a teaspoon of vanilla, a teaspoon of baking soda, and about 1/4 cup of coconut sugar. And I might do a little less just because there's already going to be that great overwhelming coconut taste with the coconut oil. So I just finished putting my last couple ingredients in. So I'm just giving it a final mix. I don't like to mix too roughly when it's kind of already mashed down so much, just to keep it a little bit clumpy so that it sets up nice and firm after it bakes. And the favorite thing about baking vegan is you don't have to worry about licking the batter, which is my favorite part. It tastes delicious. So I have my batter finished, and I have already greased my pan, and I like to use this professional kind of grease because not only does it work amazing for pans like this that are super intricate and have lots of details where the bread might kind of fall out of place when you flip the pan over. It has obviously no calories or anything like that or any fat, but it just uses natural ingredients and it doesn't contain soy, which is important. So we have our batter cleanly put into this Bunt pan, and I had extra batter, so I had to use another additional pan. All done. So we're gonna set our oven here to 350 degrees, and so that should be about ready. And it really does bake in about 45. You don't have to keep it in for the any additional time. And it's beautiful. And this recipe is perfect if you have a lot of bananas that all decide to go ripe at once. So this is a great recipe. It's really fun. I'm going to be bringing it to share with some family tomorrow, and they are not vegan. My husband is not vegan, and he loves this recipe. A few things I would say for after this has baked: let it cool for about 10 minutes and then put it into the fridge. It just tends to keep better in there. And if you are transporting it anywhere and put it in a Ziploc baggie, put a paper towel in there to absorb the moisture. That's just some little advice there. And I hope you guys like this recipe, and if you do, give it a thumbs up and give any advice or tips, and if you've tried it, in the comments below. And I will also link Sasha with Rice and Raw. She's a great channel to follow, and I will link the video for her recipe as well. We have our finished product here, and it looks and smells amazing. And we have our Bunt pan over here. And I'm going to let them cool for about 10 minutes each, and then flip over that pan, cut up some slices here, and then put them in the fridge for some additional cooling.